Welcome to Street Conversations with Fame. It was an amazing time last episode listening to the views of different people on the streets of Ibadan about leadership and what they think.
We're going to be speaking to more people, asking more questions, and you should come along with us.
Are leaders born or they are made?
My own opinion is I think leaders are being born. You've been born with it. It's a something you've been born with. It's an inborn something. So before you can be a leader, you have to have the charisma to have everything it takes. It's not that you learn it, because everybody have their own character, and you've been born with it. You don't learn your character. That's just it. Leaders have been born.
I think leaders are made.
Why?
Because leadership comes with definitely discipline. Of course, not just about yourself, thinking about others as well. That's what I think leadership is.
They're made, they're not born. Okay.
I'm made.
They're made.
Yeah.
Okay, why do you think so?
Because if you are born to be a leader, you actually need to be trained to be a leader.
Amazing.
They are made because you choose whatever you want to be in life. So I think leaders are made, and I think that's all. Leaders are made.
Tell us one quality that you think every leader should have.
As a leader must be very, very, very patient. A leader must have that quality. That's the number one thing. A leader must be very patient.
A good leader should be a good follower, because for you to be a good leader, you have to be a good follower. Like what I have to say is, a good leader, you have to be someone, a very quiet person. You have to be a good listener. You have to be a good follower. You have to know what your people what your people need. You have to be their let me say their best friend, closer to them, for you to root them. It's not you being a leader and you go elsewhere and be like, okay, fine, I'm leading these people and I'm not closer to them. It's not done that way. I think for you to be a good leader, you have to be a good follower. That's it.
Thank you.
A leader must be correctable, and a leader must have a good successor.
Wow, amazing. Amazing, thank you.
The most important quality is integrity. It's integrity.
Yeah.
That's the most important quality a leader should have. And then decisiveness. Yes, be honest and decisive.
To me, it's self-control. When, like we all know, the leaders in our country, when they perceive maybe wealth or money, they lose their consciousness or their morale. They can go for anything just to get power, riches, and money. So, as when they have self-control, they will not be just do anything anyhow. So, my advice for the leaders of this nation that they should have self-control for money and wealth and riches, so that they will not sin against God or sin against man because of it.
To have the ability to lead and honest.
Be honest. Yeah. Very good, very good. Thank you so much.
Transparency, and I think it's a very important one, and it's lacking in a lot of leaders in the fact that they're not very open. It's more like do as I say, not as I do. Yeah. And so it's something that leaders should check on and check their actions and see if it's what they have.
A good leader should be of high moral standards, should have integrity. A leader should be selfless. A leader should not be selfish. And he should see himself as, he should not command duties. He should feel free. He should willingly ask his followers of anything he wants. And a leader should be honest.
They don't know to make decisions, and must also open to collect, to receive decisions from other people, opinions from other people.
Okay. Thank you. So, what do you think, in your opinion, is one quality that is lacking in our leaders here in Nigeria?
One, fear of God.
You think they don't fear God? Because if they fear God, why would they do like this, Abby?
Don't even go there. They don't have the fear of God at all.
It's lacking.
Like seriously.
A leader should be a person that people can trust in. A leader should be a person that
that God is helping to lead people, that has God as his friend, because God is going to lead such person to be a leader. And such person is not going to mislead people when God is with him.
Mostly it's not in Nigeria. It's more than one, but the one I mostly concerned about is honesty. When there is honesty among us, firstly, what is honesty? Honesty is the stage of being open-minded, transparent, and reliable in a short form. But honesty, when our leaders, I don't want to mention, when they have the attitude, when they have the honest mind in them, they would think of us. Yeah, if you can look about the politicians, you only found it that APC and PDP rule. Just let's leave that aside. But most times, they don't have the attitude of honesty. Thank you.
I want to ask you, sir, what do you think is lacking in Nigerian leaders of today?
Yeah, the Nigerian leaders of today, where they are self-centered. They are so egotizing that they don't bother much about the people they govern. You understand? For instance, now about the security of Nigeria, we did not address the reality of our security situation. That is why we are having a lot of bandits, killing people, hijacking railway and all sorts of things. That is why. So what I can say, I will only give advice that they should try and rise up to occasion and make Nigeria better. Because we the youth, I'm a youth also. We the youth, we are looking at them. We are looking at them on top. It is whatever, there's one thing about the leadership. No country or state that can ever grow without the acumen, without the skill, the acumen of their leader. That is it.
It was an amazing time speaking to people on this episode, and I'm sure you enjoyed it just as how much we enjoyed recording it. So we'll see you next time.